Why are you asking me for the time again? What happens if I do a wrong one? Hey everybody. Oh god, welcome back to the Stanley Parable. Wait. What are you doing? The first time you booted up the game, you set the time to 10:43 p.m. That was fantastic. You did a great job with that one. But this time you simply entered 12 a.m., the default value. You didn't even try. I have to say, I'm a little disappointed. Well, I'm disappointed too. Why isn't this voiced? I want to hear your voice, your beautiful voice. Perhaps you don't think that it's worth taking the time to set the clock correctly? Do you think I would ask you to set the clock if it weren't an integral part of the gameplay experience? Yes. I'm not trying to get angry. It's just that a lot of people ignore these gameplay settings altogether. You're not like them, right? Look, next time you boot up the game and see the screen, do me a favor and actually set the time, okay? Okay, good. Glad we had this talk. Alright, I'll let you get back to the video game now. Okay. Somehow I got the impression that I should start recording right before opening the game yet again, and it paid off. But actually the reason I wanted to do that was because I had a look at the achievement list, and I want to do a little bit of achievement hunting today. There is an achievement for setting all the setting sliders in the menu to all the available numbers. Can we do this before we start? Oh my god. Like I have to do all this? What was it by default? Like 72? Make it a little bit bigger. Mouse sensitivity 5. Camera sensitivity 5. And the remain volume. Am I getting all the numbers? I hope I am. Narrator volume.
This is the story of a man.
Uh-huh. And then 68. Where's my achievement? Give me my achievement. Is that not it? All the numbers. Set all the setting sliders in the menu to all the available numbers. Hey, it's working this time. Uh-oh, maybe I missed something then. Oh. Oh! Self-titled background opacity. Yeah? Where's my achievement? Give me my achievement! Okay. It wasn't just the numbers. I had to click on, like, literally everything here. Yeah, and there were some hidden settings as well. Like if you go to translation labels, if you turn it on, there was another slider. So yeah, not just numbers. This was the one that gave me it. Okay, cool. That was completely pointless. Let's move on. Yes. Yes, thank you. Thank you for welcoming me back.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There is an achievement for clicking on this door 5 times.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Yes.
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
I already changed every setting in the menu. What are you talking about? But okay, I'll play along.
I have to say I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Hey, I know this was in the original too, but was it 5 or did he make me do more? I can't remember. Well, I guess we're not going to the meeting room today either. Come on, buddy.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Okay. Your wish is my command. 417.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
You have no idea how patient I can be, narrator. This is a battle you can't win.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
This is starting a wild goose chase already. We're not getting anywhere.
Now, back to door number 437.
Hustle, hustle. 437. Oh, by the way, an achievement for trying to jump, I think? I'm pressing spacebar. There you go. I can't jump.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Where's the copy machine?
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
I'll do it. Oh no, I can't. Wait, yes I can.
Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Yeah. Okay, just let me find it. Give me a sec.
We've almost got it. Now the copy machine, do that one again.
Woo!
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430.
Okay.
Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now? What were you thinking?
Feel like I ran a marathon, but you know what? That was worth it. That was good. We got a good workout in there. Good job, Stanley. Good job, me. Good job, narrator. Okay, now we can move on. Some of the other achievements on the list I think are probably gonna be, a little bit difficult, so maybe we'll leave it off for later.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Now, I'm not sure, because I'm continuing this, but I don't know if I'm gonna play the old endings again. Like I said before, I don't really remember anything. Maybe I'll just go with the flow and see what happens. Hehehe, you know where we can go to again? Hehehe. Oh, what's happening here? How come I can't see out?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Hehehe.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I'm surprised you would restart the sequence. Would you really?
There was nothing here. No choice to make,
Okay.
No path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
What if I go forward a little bit?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley
no!
walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I was actually gonna come here, trigger the dialogue, and then go back. That's okay. We can try it again, maybe. Oh. I thought we had an incinerator down here or something. Oh, what's this? I can't quite read it. The parking lot.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, Why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. "I'm dreaming!" he yelled. "This is all a dream." Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
My wife.
My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
No. Wow.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
This is still going?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
You're
then
evil.
She remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Wow! Lady, at least call the cops or something. You're cold-blooded. Wow, that was like an existential crisis, man. Oh my god. But that reminds me. My wife from the apartment ending. We should try to find her. My kid, David, age 6. My family. Everybody. Well, that was
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
That completely
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
spiraled out of control. And it was very, very existential crisis-y. It's making me feel a little bit funny right now too. Can we have a more lighthearted, happy, funny? Oh? Oh? Was that in the original? Actually, I did read a tweet from Davey Reedon, who's the writer on this game, and he said that if I picked in the beginning that I had played Stanley Parable before, then the new content unlocks faster. The Ultra Deluxe is the base game plus new stuff, right? So if I go through this door here, am I gonna be seeing the new stuff? Does that mean that that was an older ending then? Because I don't remember seeing that at all. I guess it must have been. I mean, this is a little bit too tempting, right?
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
That's what I want to ask. And why can we see across? Why are the doorknobs on different sides? Oh, because this door is like... Actually, the other way is the front? Whatever. Hello? Well, this is great then. Because we get to directly see all the new stuff. Oh my god, this is like the infamous elevator ride in Half-Life or something. Welcome to Black Mesa.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Yes.
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Yeah, me too. If you didn't choose that you played Stanley Parable before, that door would open later, I would assume.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
But we saw the elevator. Like, the elevator in the other place was like something completely new too.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
I have a fear of elevators after last time.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if, Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Gimme the content, Stanley.
Yes, feed it into my mouth. No more slow burn. I want it right now. Give me the endorphins.
All right. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle?
No. Are you serious? Really? We can jump inside the circle? Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm outside. I'm pressing space. Nothing's happening. Oh my god. Oh my god. That counter is a little bit concerning, but we've got there's a life lesson here about how we should live life to the fullest, not have any regrets? And so on and so forth? No. No. Why do bad things happen to good people? Give it back to me! Give it back. Why? Do I have to pay? Is this an unlockable DLC? Because I'll pay.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
This elevator is very, very old school. It scares me a little bit. Big contrast with the office building, actually. What? This reminds me of like Half-Life. I mean, I guess it should because of the original Source Engine stuff and all. Oh. Oh.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And
Absolutely.
Don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
It's gonna reset? Really? Oh. Well, we still have our desk. Hey, the thing they mentioned at the very end there just now, though, about how, when you get angry at a game developer, you go to their Twitter and start yelling at them. This goes into like a big, long social media tangent, but I truly believe that is one of the worst things to happen as a by-effect, as a side effect of social media. Distance between a creator and a consumer is just too close now, and yeah, you get nice things happening like nice fan letters and whatnot, but the hate and all, it's not... I don't believe in it. That's our old place. Can we like jump through the painting or something?
Psst. Stanley! Come over here, in the vent. I want to show you something.
Okay, what? What? What is that? Do you have a name, by the way? We've been spending all this time together, but I don't know your name.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So
yeah.
I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Can't believe they made the textures all HD and stuff now. Can you believe they moved away from the Source Engine to Unity? What a betrayal of the original... Oh my god. Is this Skyrim? Oh! I knew they were hiding the good stuff from me. What is this? Oh!
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
You know, I actually wasn't around to see that. I wonder how it was like. The initial mod was received very well, and then they made it into a whole game. Oh. Is that a... I thought it was one of those baskets that hold babies. Babies? Fruits?
You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity.
Yes.
Back then, it all meant something.
Yes.
Oh, the waste.
Do you remember all those indie games that were popular back then? Fez, Braid. Now they're all a dime a dozen. There's a million games coming out a day. Oh! The Steam store page for the original game! Oh. 2013, when the Stanley Parable was released. Zone, sweet zone. Wait, is that actually what the collector's edition looked like? That's sweet, because it looks so old and stuff. Oh my god. That's awesome. Oh. Yeah, I bet this actually happened. The awards. Oh, the BAFTA? Is this the BAFTA award? Yes. Oh. Yeah, Stanley Parable won the category for best story. Yeah. Is this supposed to be like that? Only one eye open? Ooh, there's a marking over there. Good times. Oh, I vaguely remember, I think I used that monitor screen over there as one of the thumbnails for my older playthrough, right? Good times, good times. The new release just doesn't do it, man. It's like they ruined the atmosphere of the original one. Our first kiss, my first car, the release of the Stanley Parable in 2013. Wait, is that my actual time? No, it's not. It's a random time. Oh, can I have a postcard? What is that? Oh, the memory zone temp. I remember. Oh. Oh, I think I remember seeing this website before. Yeah. Firefox doesn't even look like that anymore, does it? This looks like Windows 7 or something. Okay, why am I reading the side stuff? That's not even related. Oh. Stanley Parable. It's beautiful. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. I tripped down memory lane. Oh, did they release a vinyl disc? That's so cool. Vinyl record? Wait, what's this $1? Is there a story behind this one? The first dollar the game made? Ooh, the demo. Oh, yes, I can get this now. I haven't gone back to download the original game again yet, but I can get it. And then you can get this one using Steam Achievement Manager. BAFTA nominee, Stanley Parable Game Innovation. Yeah, this one might be real. Debut game. Story. Well, nominated. Nominee. New video game releasing today. Creators surprisingly down to earth. New York Times. Wow. I bet this is so nostalgic for people who actually saw the release, but back in 2013... Yeah, back in 2013, I don't think I was still... Oh god. We just saw that. I didn't have that great of a computer yet, and I was still in school, so I wasn't really gaming all that much. I played it in 2015. Oh.
Je suis dans la
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
I don't know if you're talking about the elevator content we saw the last video or the elevator that we did today. Oh yeah, back in 2013, things really were different though. Like, Dear Esther being mentioned here, one of the first walking simulators. I mean, people were using that term in a bad way, but these days I feel like even I use the term walking simulator sometimes, but I don't mean it to be... I'm just using it as a quick descriptor, but yeah, back then, quite uncommon. It was like the beginning of the genre. A tasteful nostalgic. It was good, capital G. Hey! There's a Minecraft thingy here. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Oh, iconic. Good times, good times. Hey, portal! Ooh. Memory zone maintenance. Is there a baby crying behind this? Maybe I shouldn't ask. Buy on Steam. Oh, the buttons that you see in the other places, right? Oh, thank you, Person of the Year. The script. Oh, the only 2 people to get character models in the whole thing. Was that lady? I think she might have been in the original? Maybe, probably, right? Yeah. Because that screenshot was back there earlier with a lady. Oh, making the game, yeah. The original remake. Yeah, the loading screen. Uh-huh. It's beautiful. Oh, yeah. A car? Ooh, Ultra Collector's Edition with a tie? Did it come with a tie? That's so cool. Your number is 29. Did I even 100% the original Stanley Parable? I don't think so.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
If you think about the structure of the Stanley Parable as a game though, all we do is walk around and the only interaction we get is E, which is, you know, the keyboard clicking sound. Opening a door occasionally. As a video game, what is the definition of a video game though? If you're talking about stuff like, you know, shooting guns and HP, mana bars, that stuff, there really isn't too much of it. But it's still so well loved because it really, I mean, it's fantastic. Spectacularly funny. Davey Breeden. Did you just open a door I can't get past? Wait, how do you want me to get out of here? I want to go outside. It looks so pretty. How do you want me to... That wasn't... Was that open before? I actually wasn't paying attention.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again.
Mm-hmm.